What's up, guys? A Duck Opinion here, and I think I do video reviews really good, but I don't think they get seen as much as they should. So I hope you guys watch this and give it a thumbs up. That rhymed, by the way. But I'm doing a review of Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD. I know it came out yesterday, but I bought it and I beat it, and I'm an old school veteran of Tony Hawk, so I know a lot about it. I'm gonna go over it basically, and I'm gonna give you my opinion on everything. So it should be a long video. There will be no jump cuts. This will be all live because I like being blunt and just going over things, because that's what I think a review is about, to let everyone know how the game is, how it runs, and what it looks like. So that's the start. And the first thing I want to say is I cannot have music in this video because it is copyright. But I will say, if you grew up playing Tony Hawk 1 or 2, you will love the music. Like me and my buddy Dalton were just sitting here and we were just jamming out to the music and enjoying this for a good hour before we left. And it was just so fun because they bought back the classic tracks, a few of them, and they added a few new ones. They didn't get them all, but they brought back a few of them. So the tracks that you hear, that you recognize from Tony Hawk 1 and 2, takes you back to when you were younger, and it's just really amazing, and it really did touch me. The soundtrack's amazing. We can't have it in the videos though because it's copyrighted. So they have leaderboards. I absolutely love the leaderboards. I'm not connected to Xbox Live to show them to you, but they're done really well. It's based off which mode and based off how many points you get in each round and everything like that, compared to your friends and worldwide. And I'm going to try to do some really high stuff on the leaderboards that, if I do, I will make videos for and show you guys. Achievements are cool too. Like I said, I'm not a big an achievement whore, if you guys know me, but I've done a few things. I've done 8 out of 16. Let's see. I'm pretty sure though that I could easily do this. The 100 sky jump gap. I'm pretty sure that I could do the rest of the 16 though if I like really tried. So leave in the comments if you guys wanted to see me do like achievements. Like I could try to go for certain achievements and do it like a little let's play like that. If you guys want to see it, leave in the comments. Yeah, sorry if you just came here and you're not one of my normal people. You know, I talk to my people. I talk to my subs. So, you know, you should join along too. I do a lot of stuff. But we're going to go over the menu right now. Help and options will teach you how to play. Sound options, control. There's a gap list, so you can see what gaps you can do inside the game. And there's cheats and unlocks that you unlock through beating the game, and pretty much, hopefully with some buttons, button mashing. I don't need any button mashing cheats yet, but it's only been out for a day. So let's jump into it. They have single player mode. In single player mode, you pick from a variety of characters that are old school, like Eric Costin and Andrew Reynolds, and some that are new school, like Nigel Hudgens, Chris Cole, and Riley Hawk. Now, I personally love Andrew Reynolds, and you also get alternate costumes, but you only get them after you either beat the game or max out your character. I think I got it when I maxed them out though. You see my stats are all maxed out. So his style 2 is that. It looks really cool, and each character probably has a few styles. I'm not sure if they'll add more styles or if there's 3, but I'm sure there'll be DLC for characters soon. You can go to the skate shop. Inside the skate shop, you can edit how you perform your tricks to make them more to your likings, and you can edit your special tricks, which you can only have 5 of 5. I wish you could buy more slots. And you can go to board shops and you can purchase more boards for that particular character that are all kind of his custom boards in real life. So that was just getting that out of the way. To edit your stats, you just click the right trigger and you're able to buy stats with money you earn. And you're able to actually take them back once you buy them and put them in other spots to get your money back if you need to, but you can't take back the ones that are already there. So in continuing mode, you start off with these levels. It's kind of spoiler with the levels, if I don't want to give them away, but they're all old school remakes. You have Warehouse, which is one of my personal favorites. As of right now, I'm just going to go over the levels and give you my opinion on how I feel about them. Warehouse is one of my personal favorites. I like it a lot, but I wish it was the extended version of the Warehouse. There was one of the levels they remade it, and there was like an extended version on the left side, but it's not here in this Warehouse, and it kind of hurts me because I really like the extensions on it, but I still love the Warehouse. The school too, it's not my favorite place for doing huge combos, but it is one of the biggest levels on here in kind of like a fat free roaming idea, and it has a lot of hidden areas to it, and it's one of my favorite places. It has some of my favorite real life gaps that I've seen pros do, like Carlsbad and the Leap of Faith, which is going off those stairs right there, olling over the stairs down to the ground, and those are like real life skate spots, and that's what really makes me love school too. Now, the thing about the hangar is I really love the hangar as well. It rocks. It's one of my favorite ones. It's really, really smooth. It's kind of small, but it's one of the starting levels, just like the warehouse. I kind of like it a little bit more than the warehouse just because of how smooth it is, but both of them hold a special place in my heart. Now, these next two I'm going to go over are my least favorite, and I don't know why they're in this HD remix. They had so many better levels to choose from that I hope they're going to put out for DLC that they could have made because I don't like them all. It's really big. It goes right downhill. There's a lot of glitches and gaps inside the mall as well. And I don't really find a place to really get high combos for. And it's just really not that great in my opinion. I mean, I do like the fact it's a mall. It is unique, but I much rather, I know this is a remake of Tony Hawk 1 and 2, but I much rather had the airport from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. That would have been amazing. If they would have used levels from all three of them, they would have made this game so much better. Using Tony Hawk 1 and 2 and not 1, 2, and 3 really brought this remake down. But hey, if they made a Tony Hawk 3 full remake with all the levels, I would definitely buy that and cover it. So moving on, I hate this level too. This Venice Beach. Now the level's cool. It's pretty, it's unique, but again, there's just no place to do combos besides the roof. Now, I was able to get all the pro scores, and I still have 4 more things to do, and I will do them all eventually, just to get the money and just to actually beat it 100%, but it's still just, it was so rough. Like my buddy, I beat all the goals myself, but my buddy did the 6th score. Now I can do a 250,000 in this thing, no problem. But he did it, and he spent an hour doing it. And that's the joy about Tony Hawk. You'll go repeat over and over the same stuff, trying to get these golds. And that's how you're based on. Like in each level, you have like certain stuff to do. Like you have high score, 6th score, pro score. You gotta find secret tape, collect skate, and then find the 5 spray cans. And then in each level, it has 3 or 4 things that are unique to that level. And then at the end, it always has 100% golden cash. That's what career mode's about. So the last 2 levels are Downhill Jam. I know this is kind of going on forever, but I want to give you my honest, full opinion on this stuff. So Downhill Jam's pretty awesome. It's one of my personal favorite levels as well that goes straight down and just has an ending. It's really fast-paced and really fun. Again, though, it has a lot of bugs. This game in general has a lot of bugs. They're not really terrible bugs because you can just restart and continue. It hasn't crashed or anything, but you can glitch through things, fall through the world, mess up your tricks. There's a lot of glitches like that. But I do like Downhill Jam. The last one is this Marshall or whatever that says. I don't know what that says. Marshall? I don't know. I suck at reading. Fuck you guys. But this level was actually a competition level. Back in the days of Tony Hawk, they had competitions and you had 3 runs and you get high scores and get gold, silver, medal. You know, you get like medals. I think it was bronze, silver, or gold. You know, that was a 3rd, 2nd, and 3rd place. And it was really fun because it put you against the other skaters. You never saw the other skaters skate, but it was just really fun. And so they took this and made it into a challenge one where it actually has challenge to do instead of a competition. So it's a normal level, but it's kind of smaller for that regions, but I still like it. It reminds me of just a normal skate park, one that I would skate in real life. I mean, it's really cool and I like it. So that was all the levels. I'm going to go show you one of the levels just to give you an idea of how it runs, and then we'll be done with this review pretty much. Now, the one thing I want to say before I go, the game modes, they have career, they have single session where you just go for a time. They have free skate where you go as long as you want. They have Hawkman, where you kind of play like Pac-Man and collect little bubbles. If you want to know more on Hawkman, I did a video about it, telling you what it is and explaining it. I did the same thing with Big Head Survival Mode. You pretty much have to link combos. If you don't link combos and land them to shrink your head, when the percentage gets to 100% big head, it'll pop. So if you fall too much, it'll pop. If you don't land your combos and you just link it forever, they'll pop. That's big head mode. I'm doing videos on that in co-op, which the online's really good. You can do big head mode, hawk mode. You can do pretty much every mode in co-op with up to 4 players. I wish it was 8 players, but it's only 4. So, and they have career. Now, the thing that's really bothers me is they should have made a story mode. I know it's an HD remake, but wouldn't it have been so cool if they added like a little couple hour story mode that I could have covered? I think that would have been really cool, and it would have brought up the value for replay and for just buying the game in general. But I will say, with every character, you have to unlock stats and have to go back and play all the levels and unlock them again. So if every character there is a lot of potential for replay value. I mean, I'm going to probably beat it with a few characters, not all of them, but once you beat it with one character, I mean, you definitely go back and be like, yeah, okay, what pro do I want to beat it with again? So this is the basic Tony Hawk, game. As you see, it's a new remake level. All the levels look really good. They look amazing in HD. But it has the same flow, the same like balance meter. If you never played a Tony Hawk game before, you pretty much go around and link combos, such as kickflips and manis and heel flips. You pretty much hit A to ollie, and while you're in the air, you can hit either left, right, up, or down to select which trick you do, like a kickflip or a heel flip. And if you don't do them in time, you fall. And you have X, Y, and B. X will be for your flip tricks. So you'd hit A and you'd hit like left for kickflip and X in the air. So you'd come up and be like, hold A, then ollie left X, and they'll do a kickflip. And so B is for grab. So you do the same thing, but you would hit B instead of X, and he'll do a melon. Now for Y, those are for grinds. So you'd go up to anything you'd grind and just hit Y with the ollie up it and grind, and he'll grind. So these are the basics with controllers. I mean, I don't want to sit here and dumb it down like, this is how you play the game. But if anyone's new here, this is like tips and tricks, tutorial / review. So this is pretty much was the final thing I really had to say about it. I'm going to show you how to do some special tricks really quick. You can set your own special tricks, as I think I showed you guys in the menus when you edit your character. But special tricks are when you get your special meter all the way up. It's up there on the left below the score. You get it built up from doing tricks. And then you, once you get enough height, you can do your special trick. Like one of mine's up, down, X, which is 540 flip. And actually ran down my special too damn much. But I have another one that's a grind. And if my character's going pretty slow, I couldn't even really show you off these specials. Ran out of time. I was talking too much. But I'll show you the specials here in a minute. But let me give you my full review on this game. My finished product, 12-minute, rambled too damn much review. This game's awesome. It brought back my childhood like no other game would. I grew up playing Tony Hawk 1 and 2. The downside is they should have made like a new little story mode. That would have been amazing. It's 2012, man. I know it's a remake, but it's an HD start from scratch remake. It's not a port. They should have did a story mode, but I love it still, all the same. I do wish they brought back every level from Tony Hawk 1 and 2. And I think eventually they will have every level from Tony Hawk 1 and 2, but they took them off only to sell them for DLC. I think that's exactly what happened. I could be wrong. I don't know that's for a fact, but that's my opinion. And I kind of hope they did because I want to play levels. And I don't mind paying extra money to play more levels. So I really need more levels. I thought the levels were lacking. I was really disappointed that I didn't unlock a level when I beat the game. That was really disappointing. Sorry if that was a spoiler. I don't think it was. But my review though, I mean, I give it a 8 out of 10. Now I would give it a 9 out of 10, but again, it needed more levels, and I feel that they may have took them out for DLC, and I just feel a little ripped off because of that. I really wanted them to remake all the levels, just not the full classic, so that dropped them a point. And the only other thing that really killed this game for me, here's one of the specials. It's a dark side. See right there, dark side? Yeah, that's how you do specials. Like up, you'll hit like up, down, and like whatever button calls for it. Like when you go in the menus and edit, it will tell you how to do all the moves, and you can customize them how you want, like I said. But anyway, like I said, my final thoughts are, I give it a 7 out of 10. It loses points because of the not enough levels, but it also loses a point to not be 10 out of 10, because like I said earlier, this is Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remake. And yes, this game was revolutionary when Tony Hawk 1 and 2 first came out, but it feels so basic. Going back to this, not being able to revert when you hit ramps, not being able to jump off your board, not being able to climb up these stairs and just get stuck on stairs, not be able to jump off your board, not being able to do like special special manuals, it really kind of hurts me a little bit. If they would have did remakes on Tony Hawk 1, 2, and 3, it would have been so much better if it was the first 3 remakes and they used levels from all 3 and we had the ability to use techniques in 3. It would have been so much better, and that dropped it back a level. So I give it a 7 out of 10. I recommend you buy this game. This game's really fun. I recommend anyone that loves skateboarding to buy it. It is the best skateboarding game you can buy out there next to Skate 3. EA makes a great skate game as well, but there's definitely competitions with it, and EA was definitely inspired by Tony Hawk 1 and 2 back when they first came out. So definitely, if you remember Tony Hawk 1 and 2 from your past, if you're older like me and played it, you will have memories from your childhood. It's worth that alone. If you're new to this series and just like how it looks and enjoy skateboarding and want to get into a really cool kind of sports game, alternative sports game, then I think you should pick it up. That's pretty much it. Thank you for listening to me ramble on and what I like to call my new long, in-depth reviews. And that's pretty much it. So give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about these longer reviews, if you'd rather me jump cut and just do certain parts, or if you'd like me explaining everything. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, ducks can fly. Peace.